I'm your huckleberry.
Hey guys, RC and more here. So I'm about to do some more work on my little Panda Hobby. And I did, instead of trying to cover these holes up on the roof, I decided to go and get another light bar for it. So I found this one on Amazon. I did some measurements and everything else, found this one, and it fit in the pre-existing holes perfectly. I'm like, cool. You know, I'll just give me some black paint and I'll paint these little silver screws. But I plugged it in and turned it on, and I was not expecting this. I'm like, oh wow, well that's not what I really wanted. I just wanted a white light. But luckily, it does have a switch on it. So you hit it, change it. And it's got a few different options, which are kind of cool, but not what I was looking for. And you can turn it off, I like that. And then there, that's what I was looking for right there. I'm like, oh, thank goodness. So anyway, crisis diverted on that one because I was a little worried I got the wrong light on it, but cool. So that worked out good. So I got that part done. Something else I started looking at too, this grill, this Traxxas grill. Looks like I can snip out this center part right here, and it should fit right here in this area perfectly. So that's close enough to a Ford Bronco grill, if not almost identical. I just need that center part out of this. So I'll do that. And then I think Traxxas makes this in red also. They do. I'll pick one up in red, that way it matches everything. Because it's got the red on the back here. It just doesn't look like a Ford. Because I know they have different colors. I've seen it in black. I've seen it in white. I think I've seen it in red also. So I'm going to Traxxas tomorrow to pick up some parts. And of course I want the Ford decals for the hood. Not sure about getting the mirrors yet. I may get the wiper. I'm going to see what kind of options they have so I can put on this body, make it look more scale looking. And then the reason why I have this out is because I bought this brushless motor right here. I want to put in this Panda Hobby. And looking at the pictures online, you don't realize how small it is until you actually get it in front of you in person. This thing is tiny, which I like it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make that work in that or not. If not, it's made for that. So I'll just put it in that instead. But I'm going to try to get this to work in that first. If it doesn't, I'll put this in that. And then I think I have a spare TRX-4M motor and everything, and ESC that I can put in this, at least make this run a little better than what it does. But anyway, we're going to start pulling it apart and see what I can do with it. So before I tear into it, I just want to show you what I'm working with here. So here's what it looks like. And I'm thinking those two screws right there may be able to pull that whole transfer case motor and everything out. And this ESC, I think, looks like it's two-sided taped on right there. I can't tell. But yeah, that's what I'm working with. Battery will go right here. And luckily, if this works, I have plenty of FMS batteries I'll be able to use with this. And so that'll work out pretty good. But anyway, I'm going to start tearing into it and see what I can figure out. Alright, here's where we're at. So I got my pinion puller out and I got the pinion off this brushless motor. And I can get it to work on the transmission, but my only issue is the pinion off the Panda Hobby motor. It's a slip-on with grooves on the shaft, and it's not really made for this little brushless motor, so it slips on there. And looking at this more, it's got all plastic gears in it. I'm sure the diffs have plastic gears too, so I think I'm just gonna not use this, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it in that LC80. So that will be going in there. So I dug this out of my parts box. I got like this little Injora brushed 050 motor, 66 turn, and it fits in here perfectly. The mesh lines up perfectly too, so I think that might work. But if it's too small, doesn't work, then I'll put this motor back in, and I have an Injora ESC coming, and I can either use that on the Panda Hobby motor or the Injora motor, but I'm going to try this motor first. So, and like I said, it was pretty simple to pull apart. It was just the two screws right there. And I think the servo is going to be okay for what I'm doing with it, so I'll probably just leave that servo alone. But anyway, that's where I'm at. So let me get this stuff put together, and then we'll go from there. Alright, I got the motor and everything installed, so it's all put in. But while I've been waiting for electronics, I decided to go ahead and mess with the grill. So I went ahead and cut the grill out of the Traxxas front part and installed it on the Bronco. So I think it turned out good. I also painted the marker lights orange, which I thought those lit up, but they don't. There's only headlights. There's not marker light bulbs, but no big deal. But yeah, so now we're getting there on that. So I just need the rest of my parts to come in. I'm about to go to Traxxas and get the Ford decals. I'm probably going to pull this red window film off and spray tint the inside. I think Traxxas has some window decals also that may fit this. And then I'm going to go see if they have this piece in red for the back here. And then see what I can do about modifying getting that on there. So that's all coming up next. Alright, I've got everything hooked up and connected, and I think we're looking good now. So I've got it tied into my radio link right here. Got the new radio link receiver, the new Injora ESC, which does 2S and 3S. We'll fire it up. Sounds a lot better, a lot quieter. Don't know how it's going to crawl yet. Not going to be the best, but I'm not building this as a crawler. It's going to be a trail truck with some light crawling every now and then. But cool, I got that done. It's up and running again. We'll see how that little 66 turn 050 motor handles everything. I'm almost done with the body, so let me get that finished up real quick and I'll mount it and I'll show y'all the final product. Alright, here it is done. I've got the push bar on it, the grill done, added wiper blades from Traxxas, decals, the XLT decals, the turn signal decals in the front and the back. It's got tail lights now. I have the Ford tailgate on it, which is wrong for a Bronco, but it looked better than what was on the back of it, so I'll just deal with it. There's, like I said, there's two things wrong with this thing. It's the tailgate and the mirrors. They look like Chevy mirrors. I do have the correct Ford mirrors for it, but they're hard plastic. I'm afraid they're going to break. And these are like a rubber, so I'm just going to leave those on instead. But I think it turned out good. So I think the next step now is to go out and drive it around and check it out, see how well it does. So hang tight, and we're about to head outside. Well, guys, let me know what y'all think. I think it turned out great. I'm very happy with myself. I think it looked good. I think it ran good. One cool thing about this Injora ESC, it comes with 2 battery adapters. So one, I could run my Panda Hobby battery with it, and then this one's a Traxxas adapter too, so you can run a Traxxas battery with it. So that's pretty cool. I just need to find me a 3S battery for it, see how it does on 3S, but it ran great on 2S. So anyway, guys, I really appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate everything you do. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a like. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I'll keep doing videos like this and other videos. But anyway, I appreciate everything. Y'all be good and take care.